Good morning, guys. It's 8:40 a.m. here on the East Coast. I decided to make a video super early today because I have to do hair this afternoon, as in I have to cut my husband's hair, I have to cut my son's hair, and I have to blow dry, wash, and style my own hair for work next week in school. So I'm gonna run out of time to film a video, and of course with our short days, the sun decides to go away sooner, so I wanted to just kind of film this little update, and I'm using a different phone stand tripod thing, and it kind of works really good because it's like spot on. You can see like everything on my wall behind my dolls, my wall of art. Not just my own art, but other art. And so anyway, if you've been watching my Instagram, you'll notice the matching 90s style shirts that I've been working on. And of course, I decided to use Marina's 1/6 scale pattern that she posted on her Patreon for all her patrons that we can just download and print off. There's a pair of pants that go with this, which I have not attempted yet because pants and me, we just don't get along. But the shirts come pretty easily. So I made several, and then I altered the pattern for my Patusas, and I kind of made my own. And so you can see Minnie Shay is wearing my very first attempt at the Patusa shirt, and it turned out pretty good. I cut the sleeves wrong, I think, or not long enough, but it makes for a cute, like, off the shoulder look, so I just went with it. These are my other 3 Patusa shirts, and they all turned out pretty good. The only thing that I'm worried about is getting their hands to fit through the sleeves, and every time I try to make the sleeves bigger, they just ended up being smaller. And yes, this fabric stretches, so I'm hoping that their hands can fit in there pretty easily. If you've got manicured hands like mine, that worries me a little bit, because the more you force a sleeve over the hands, the more it's just going to peel back their, their manicures. But I am considering selling these shirts. I would also like to include them as gifts for future wig commissions. If people decided that they wanted a wig made by me for their Patusas, which I only have Minnie Rey and Momonita, so those would be the 2 sizes that I can that I feel comfortable making wigs for. As of today, my Momonita is getting a wig made, or this is a commission for a dear friend, and I hope she likes it. She just told me she wanted it white and fun, so this was what I came up with, a short curly, like, bob, and I'm kind of debating whether or not to do space buns or not. I'd like to attempt removable space buns that she can put on and off, but I don't know how I'm gonna go about that because I don't have tiny magnets right at the moment. I'd have to order some in order to give that a try, because I've been inspired by At Nothing Sapiens, Tamakan Space. If you've been watching, if you follow them on Instagram and you've been seeing their stories, they are working on their last Space Gals pre-order girls, the ones that thanks to at Muñecas Pupes Dolls, when she did her box opening of her Space Gal Ife, they decided to open a spontaneous pre-order last pre-order for the Space Gals in the 40 centimeter size, and that's the one that I got in on, and I'm expecting my Neora 15 sometime next year. I'm thinking February, March, depending on how quickly they're working on their full sets and all that. And they do a lot of magnetic wig accessories that can come on and off, which I think is really cool. And of course, Marina also does magnetic wigs as, like, you know, in general, like for her, like her baddie, because he's got those two big ears. So in order for the wigs to stay on better, she actually uses magnets in the wigs. And so I've been wanting to try that, and I just have to order the magnets and give it a whirl. But back to the clothing items. This shirt is actually used with the Oscar pattern, and because she's got such interesting proportions, she can wear a lot of Barbie clothes. If not, that's basically all I put her in is Barbie clothes. These leggings are 1/6 scale as well, and they stretch, so they fit her really well. So I just kind of wanted to show you that, and I have plenty of this fabric left, so I'm just probably gonna make a bunch more shirts. I would like to save some of this fabric to make a shirt for my Neora 15 to match. And for the future, which I'm thinking like way in the future, Marina's got a large 45 centimeter MSD boy named Ivan, or Ivan, and he is going to be amazing. And I would like to make him a matching shirt as well, so I have to save some of that fabric for that. But I also have this other amazing 90s fabric, which I'm like super excited to use. So I am going to also be making shirts with this as well. So for all of you 90s kids who grew up in the 90s like I did, you know, watching Saved by the Bell and all those awesome 90s shows, I'll have some clothing that you can purchase for your 1/6 scale, mostly slim MSD over here, and then eventually some larger MSD sizes. Probably not a whole lot of variety there, but I'm kind of tempted to make one of these micro Oscar onesies with the same fabric, and I kind of want to make Eva the monkey something with it too. I'm just kind of like on this kick, you know. I do have some incoming packages this week. I've got tracking has been updated, and I should be getting 2, so that's gonna be exciting. What else is going on today? Oh, duh. I was working on this wig for Oscar as well. So let me get him a little closer here for you guys to see. So this is the same brown mohair that I used for Eva the Monkey's long Rapunzel wig. And so a lot of this is like kind of glued down with, I do like a mixture of Mod Podge, water, and this like detangling spray. And so I kind of mix it all together, and then I just kind of brush the hair so that it stays pretty well. It can still move and be molded, but that way it's not like in his face. And so I've been wanting to make another Oscar wig. So that one turned out pretty good. I don't know if it's my favorite one so far, because I really like his V wig. The wig that I made inspired by V from BTS, from the mic drop video. But, you know, this is my Oscar baby, and he looks good in anything. So, there's that. Updates on my layaway status. They're all kind of close to being paid off, so I'm like, yay. And I'm excited to get working on them because, like I said, they'll all need clothing and wigs. And I'm kind of debating too whether or not I'm gonna add to their existing face-ups and add to like their body blush and things like that, to make them more magical. I've already written out so many parts of Trifari's story that are including all these new characters that I haven't gotten yet, so that's going to be exciting for when I get a chance to film that. And I want to say that's basically it for today's update. Yeah, so I hope you guys all have a great Sunday. And I know back to work next week, but it is what it is. And I hope that your weather is treating you kindly. I know there's snow up in New York where my family's at, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, but I love it here in South Carolina where the sun shines most of the time. And that's it for today, so we'll see you in the next video. Bye.